In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build Welsknight's helicopter that he built in Hermitcraft Season 8. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The materials you are going to need for today's build are here in this chest. Now for those of you building this in survival, I have left an exact amount of each of these items that you will need in the description of this video. So take a good look, and once you have them all, we can get on with the build. So, the area you're going to need for today's build is 38 blocks long by 9 blocks wide. Now keep in mind that this doesn't include the length of the propellers going out to the right and out to the left. Those will take up a further 12 blocks in space, so just make sure that you're not building it next to any tall buildings. Now, to begin, we're going to come to the bottom right of our space and we're going to count to the left 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we're going to go up by 1 block. And here we're going to place a coal block. Now we're going to count a further 6 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to place another block of coal here. Now coming back to the front one, we're going to place a birch fence on top, then a polished deep slate wall, and then a smooth sandstone stair. Then, to the right of it, we're going to place a temporary block, and on top of this we're going to place a stone brick stair facing to the left, and then we can destroy the block underneath. Then we're going to place a block of smooth quartz to the right, and one on top of this, and then we're going to destroy the one on the bottom. Then, on the front of the coal and the front of the smooth quartz block, we're going to place a button. Now we're going to repeat this on the other side, but facing the same direction, but obviously that means now we're going to have to build to the left. So we place a birch fence, a polished deep slate wall, a smooth sandstone stair, our temporary block, our stone brick stair, the 2 pieces of quartz, and destroy the bottom one. And now we're going to place the stone buttons on this side. The next step is we're going to connect up our 2 blocks of smooth quartz together using even more of our quartz. Then we're going to come to the very center of this row, so it should be 4 in from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to build a row going 3 blocks back, also made out of smooth quartz. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to fill in the row to the left and the right of it. Then, on the front of this square of quartz, we're going to build a 3 wide by 2 block long rectangle of smooth sandstone. Like this. Now, coming to the other side, once again starting in the center, we're going to build an 11 block row long of smooth quartz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to once again fill in the row both to the left and to the right of this, giving us a rectangle that is 3 blocks wide. Now, coming to the very left of this, in the center block, we're going to count to the right 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to break this 6th block and replace it with a smooth sandstone slab. So if we come to the bottom, we can see this little indent in our floor. Now, coming back to the left, starting in the middle again, we're going to build a row going back by a further 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're just going to leave it like that for now. Now, coming back to the middle, we're going to come underneath the floor where this row is that connects up the 2 wheels, and we're going to come to the very center block, and we're going to place a smooth sandstone stair underneath this facing to the left, like so. Then we're going to take our oak trapdoor and we're going to place it underneath this. So to do that, we're going to place a temporary block to the right and then place the trapdoor on the top half of this block and then destroy the temporary block. And that creates that. We're also going to take our stone buttons, and on the final row where the quartz stops and it becomes sandstone, we're going to place 3 buttons like this. Now we're going to take our smooth sandstone stairs, and on the right of the blocks where we place the buttons, we're going to place a sandstone stair facing backwards on both sides, like this. Then we're going to do a further 2 stairs, except they're going to be facing outwards, so it should make this. And we're going to repeat that on the other side, placing our 2 sandstone stairs. Then we're going to cover this entire row of quartz blocks with even more sandstone stairs, but we're going to leave one empty at the very end. We're going to go all the way across like this, making sure to leave our single gap. And we're going to repeat the same on the other side. There we are. Now on top of all of these sandstone stairs, as well as this quartz block in the middle, we're going to place even more quartz. So it's going to come all the way to the right like this, starting up to build the walls of our helicopter. There we go. Now coming back to the front where we have our rectangle of smooth sandstone, we're going to take our smooth sandstone slab and we're going to place it on the rightmost block here, as well as the 3 blocks on the front, and then the leftmost block here, making sure to place them on the upper half. Then, on top of the sandstone slab on the left and the right, we're going to place a stair facing inwards. And as well as this, we're going to place a stair on the middle block on the front. And then we're going to place a slab to the left and the right of this. Then we're going to place 3 more blocks of smooth sandstone in the middle to connect up our 2 stairs. And that creates the front of the helicopter. Now, to finish building up our walls, we're going to come to the very left of our rows, and we're going to build another 5 blocks on top of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. Then, on the right of this, we're going to build up another 3 blocks twice. So 1, 2, 3. And we do that again. We're going to repeat this on both sides. Then, to the right of this wall, we're going to skip a block, build a pillar of 2 quartz blocks, skip a block, do the same again, skip a block, and do the same again. And this is where our windows are going to go. And we're just going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side. Now, coming back to our tall walls in the middle here, we're going to connect them up in the middle using smooth quartz again, like this. And then on the left-hand side of this, we're going to extend it out by a further 3 blocks, but only in the middle here. So we're going to miss out the left and the right, like this. Then, coming back to the right of this, coming to the very central block of our roof, we're going to extend it backwards by 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, on the left of this, skipping 1 block, we're going to place another 2 like this coming off of it. And we repeat that on the other side. So if we look at it from the top now, that should be the shape that we are left with. Now coming back to the left, where we've got our sticky outy bit here, we're going to build up on these 2 corners, 3 blocks of quartz going upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we connect this in the middle. Now, on both the left and the right side of this, we're going to build ourselves a square of quartz that is 2 blocks long by 2 blocks high. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And do the same on the other side. And that should now leave us with this shape. And then we're going to build up the rest of this exposed row of quartz by another 2 blocks. So it should be a total of 6 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do that one more time. Now, to build up the back wing of the helicopter, we're going to come to the middle block here, and we're going to expand it backwards by another 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, coming to the top of this, we're going to miss the leftmost block, and then build another 2, like so. Then, we're going to place 1 more block on the top of the left block here, then 1 going to the left, and then cover this in 2 more like so. Then we're going to do another one going to the left, another one going up, looking like this. Then we're going to place another 2 on this topmost block going to the left. So 1, 2. And now the shape should look something like this. Now before we carry on building that, we're going to come back to the front here and we're going to finish off the front of our helicopter. So to begin that, where we have this one block sticking out, we're going to place a smooth sandstone stair on both the left and the right of it, as well as 3 sandstone slabs off the front, and then one more in the middle like this. Then we're going to take our glass, and on the left and the right here, we're going to build an L shape of light blue stained glass. So 2 on the bottom, and then 1 on the top. Then we're going to come to the front here, and we're going to place 3 glass on top of these 3 smooth sandstones, like this, as well as 2 coming off the side. So it should be 1 to the right of this backwards facing stair, and 1 on top of it. And we do that on the other side, creating an upside down U shape of glass. Then, in the middle 3 blocks of this, we're going to place 3 light blue stained glass panes, and then 3 more blocks of the glass coming off the back of it. Then, on the upper block of our L shape, we're going to connect up the 2 tops, as well as building 3 more in front of it like this. Then we're going to place a light blue stained glass pane on the left and the right, as well as the 3 blocks in the middle like this. Then we're going to start filling in our windows. So if we come to the leftmost pillar here, we're going to place 2 panes to the left and 2 panes to the right. And we're going to do the same on the other side, like this. And then in our one empty space here, this is where we're going to take our end rods and we're going to place 2 on top of each other, like so. And we do that on the other side. Next, we're going to grab our stone bricks, and where we have this 2 block indent on both sides, we're going to fill it in with stone bricks like this. Then we're going to place a stone brick stair on the top of our leftmost glass on both sides facing inwards. And then we're going to place a stone brick slab on top of these 2 stairs, like that. Next, we're going to take our smooth sandstone stair, and we're going to place one in the middle facing forwards in between our 2 slabs, as well as creating a full U shape going the whole way around it using slabs. Then we're also going to place another sandstone stair in front of it like so. Then, coming behind this, we're going to create a full rim of sandstone stairs coming around this center block here. So we place 1 to the left, 1 to the right, as well as 1 backwards. And in the middle here, we're going to place a polished deep slate wall and another one on top of it. Then, coming to the back here, we're going to fill in these 2 L shapes of quartz with smooth sandstone, creating a full rectangle that looks like this. And we're also going to place 1 more slab both to the leftmost block and to the rightmost block, leaving us with only this 3x2 rectangle of smooth quartz in the middle. Then, coming to the end of this rectangle, we're going to place 2 rows of 3 smooth sandstone slabs like this. Then, on the right here, where we've got this 2x2 square of smooth quartz, we're going to place 2 smooth sandstone stairs on top of it like this, as well as 1 up and to the right like so. Now this next bit is a smidge tricky. We're going to come on top of this smooth sandstone stair, we're going to look behind us, and we're going to place a stair in the bottom right of the block, so that it ends up facing upwards and to the left. Then we're going to place a polished deep slate wall to the left of this, as well as another smooth sandstone stair facing outwards, like this. And we're going to repeat the same on the other side. So we place our 2 smooth sandstone stairs, we place 1 up and to the left, we're going to come stand here, place it in the bottom left of the stair so it faces inwards, we place our polished deep slate wall here, and another smooth sandstone stair to the right. Then we're going to take our stone buttons and we're going to place 1 in the bottom left and the bottom right of this rectangle, as well as taking our white carpets, and we're going to place 1 in an L shape, so 1 on top of the wall here, as well as 1 to the bottom and 1 to the left. And we do the same on this side, so 1 on top of the wall, 1 to the bottom, and 1 to the right, like this. Now we're also going to take our white carpets, and we're going to come back to the front here, and we're going to place 1 here on top of this glass block in front of this smooth sandstone slab, as well as one to the left and the right of it. Then, coming back to the right, where we have our smooth sandstone stair, which is to the right of our end rods, we're going to count up 2 blocks and place a smooth sandstone slab on the top half of this block here. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Now we're once again going to take our white carpets. We're going to place 4 going to the right, but we're going to miss this leftmost one here. So it should be the first one on top of the glass, then 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, as well as one on top of our smooth sandstone slab that we just placed. And we do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as one on top of our slab. Now, coming back to the back here, we're going to take ourselves some smooth quartz, and we're going to place 2 on top of where we have this empty space here, coming back. Then we're going to take our smooth sandstone stairs, and we're going to place one both to the left here, and to the right, facing inwards, with a slab coming off of them, like this. Then, coming underneath our helicopter, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to place one facing outwards on both sides, as well as one next to it, like this. Now you'll see that we have these 2 empty blocks both here and here, and we're going to repeat the exact same thing on both of them. We're going to place an upside down stair on the bottom block, and a right way up stair on the top. And we do that on the same here. And that creates a full kind of rim going around our walls. And we're just going to repeat that on this side as well. Now, where we've got our 6 blocks long by 3 block long rectangle here, we're going to come to the very right where we step down. We're going to place a smooth sandstone slab, a stair in front of it, and then another slab like so. Then we're going to take ourselves our white carpet and we're going to place it on top of the stair. Then we're going to create 2 tiny wings coming off of the helicopter. So if we come to the left of our rectangle, on the bottom row here, we're going to miss the first block and then place a slab on the top half like this. And we do that on both sides, and then we make sure to cover the top of them with white carpets. Now, to start work on the back wing of the helicopter, we're going to come to the bottom here. We're going to miss this first block. We're going to place a slab. Then we're going to place a smooth sandstone stair facing backwards, as well as another stair in front of it. Then we're going to take our stone brick stairs, and in this gap that we left, we're going to place one facing to the right, and then coming down off the bottom of this slab, we're going to place another one also facing to the right, so we create this stair shape going down. Then, underneath the bottommost stone brick stair, we're going to go one to the left and place a block of coal with a stone button on both the front and the back of it, like this. Then, on top of the block of coal, we're going to place a lever, making sure that the stick is facing towards the stone brick stair. And as well as this, we're also going to place a lever, not directly underneath the block with the sandstone, but 3 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make sure that it's facing to the left. Then we're going to count another 3, so 1, 2, 3, and place another one, like this. And our final lever is going to be placed directly above our leftmost lever, but this one also facing to the left, like so. Now, to start work on the back wing, we're going to come to this gap here, which is 3 blocks long. We're going to place 3 smooth sandstone slabs in between, like so. Now, taking our smooth sandstone stairs, we're going to place one coming up like this, another one on top, and then a slab at the very top here. So we start to create this cascading shape going upwards. Then to the left of this smooth sandstone slab, we're going to place another stair facing to the right, like this. Now where we've got this little gap in between, we're going to place an upside down stair inside of it. And we're going to do the same for the block directly underneath it like this, as well as the indent here. And it should create a shape that looks like this. Now, coming off the front of this bottommost stair, we're going to place a slab like this. Then on both the right and the left of it, we're going to create a rectangle that is 3 blocks long by 2 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, and then we do that again. And this is going to create the 2 wings at the back of our helicopter. We're also going to place a further 2 blocks on the left of this twice. So we create this shape coming off the left, and we repeat this on the right hand side as well. And then we're going to cover all of these slabs with white carpets, like this. And we repeat this on both sides. There we are. Now the only thing left to do to finish off our back wing is to add the actual propeller that spins. So we're going to add this on the front of the helicopter. We're going to come to the top here, and in this middle block here, so the rightmost block, we're going to place a smooth quartz block with a stone button on the front of it. Now to create our propellers, the easiest way I've found to do this is we're going to come to the bottom here, we're going to place 2 slabs like this, then we're going to place another 2 to the left and to the right, then we're going to destroy the middle slab, and then place one on the top half of the block on both the left and the right, and then we're going to destroy the 2 slabs in the middle, and that creates our diagonal patterns like this. And now we're going to do the same on the top. So we place our 2 slabs, then our 2 going off to the left and the right, destroy the one in the middle, place one on the bottom half on both sides, and then destroy our blocks in the middle. And there we are, we should have an X shape made out of polished deep slate slabs. Now, we're going to come back to our central wall here, and we're going to place 2 stone buttons off to the left of this upside down stair. And we're going to do that on both sides. Now, with that done, we're just going to come to our leftmost window here, and we're going to place a button on this stone brick here, as well as one to the left. And we repeat that on the other side. And now, that is the whole bottom of our helicopter complete. The final thing we have left to do is to build the massive propellers coming off the top of it. So to start that, we're going to come to our polished deep slate wall that is sticking out the top of this, and we're going to place an iron bar off of all directions of it, like so. And then we're going to take a polished deep slate block and place it on top of the wall, with stone slabs coming off of all directions on the bottom half of the block, like this. Now for each of the propellers, we're going to repeat the exact same thing. So we're going to start by building 7 blocks of polished deep slate slabs going off on each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to do a further 6, but it's going to come down a half a block like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a further 2 coming down another half a block. And we're going to repeat this for all 4 directions. And with that now done, that is our helicopter fully complete. So I hope you enjoyed today's build, and leave a comment what you'd like to see me build next. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye!